Welcome to the Life Groups and Life Missions Leadership Podcast. We're honored that you chose to spend just a few minutes of your week with us. We hope that today's content will bring value to you as a leader and as a follower of Christ.
Well, it's good to be back this week.
Yeah.
Last week I was out. I got whatever, everyone's getting that cold virus, gross sinus thing. So shout out to Stacy and you. You guys did an amazing job last week talking about authenticity.
It was a lot of fun. I love being able to share our leaders' wisdom with you guys. It's fun. It's one of my favorite things to be able to do and to be able to learn myself and just be able to sit back and hear a ton of wisdom being poured out. It's good stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. Anytime we get an opportunity to connect with you guys on the weekends or by phone, I feel like I'm getting wisdom every single time. This week, though, we want to talk about creativity. And I'm going to be honest, when Donnie first said creativity, I was like, oh gosh, art. I'm thinking painting and different things. He's like, no, creativity and span of care, how do those match up? And how can we, as leaders, creatively care for those that we're entrusted to lead?
Yeah, so when we learn about God and we learn about His values and we see His actions and who He is, man, one of the first things we learn about our God is His creative nature.
Yeah.
And I believe that that's one of the ways that we get to honor Him with our lives is by honoring Him with our creativity. So whether it is, maybe you are an artist or maybe you like to write poems or sing songs or whatever that is, man, that's a great way to be able to worship God. Mm-hmm. But we can also apply creativity in the way that we lead and influence others.
And one of those recently for me, so I told you guys earlier this year that my word this year is connect. I wanted to find new and additional ways to connect with God, my wife Nicole, and our daughter Jada. And it was something so small. Creativity doesn't have to be this big thing.
Right.
But my wife, she wanted these gluten-free cupcakes, and what I just went to the store and got a bow and just put that on there, and how much special that made her feel.
Right.
Just getting something a little extra on there is what she said. It was extra, but she really enjoyed that. And we've heard some really creative ways that you guys are connecting with your life group leaders as community leaders and those that are leading life groups with your attenders, whether it's going to baseball games or football games or going skating together. We've heard of community leaders as you guys are having your life group leaders network together. So you're inviting all 4 or 5 of your life group leaders to begin relationships as well and to be able to network and connect. I love that.
I was talking to one of our life group leaders, Robert Archuleta. He's also a community leader coach. I was talking to him and his wife, April, a couple weeks ago, and they had the opportunity to use a very creative approach with their life group. So basically what they did is they took a worship song. We actually sang it this past weekend, the one who the sun sets free is free indeed. Yeah. Love that song. But they took that song as a example, and then they took some of the last few verses everybody highlighted in their Bible plan, and they created worship sets almost, worship writing towards God. And they were able to use the emotions, that creativity in a way to be able to connect their relationship back to God. So Robert actually created a document showing how he did that. So that resource is available to all of you guys. If you guys want it, just email us and let us know. I'd love to be able to send that your way. But not only do we have an opportunity to connect in that way, when it comes to caring for people, the more creative we can be in creating meaningful connections with those we lead, the more successful we'll be in speaking to their heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, at the beginning, I said creativity is not really my strong suit, but I'm really glad that we got to talk a little bit about this because just those are like those power of moments when you can do something creative and memorable. And it doesn't have to be this big thing. Again, it could be something so small, but it's significant. So every opportunity you have to do something creative to connect with somebody that you lead, it's significant, and know that and hear those words that it is significant.
So maybe you could write a letter to one of the people that are in your life group, or maybe you could send a personalized video to one of your life group leaders if you're a community leader. Surprise people. step into doing whatever God has called you to do and just try to think outside of the box.
Yeah.
When we make slight nudges in the way that we connect with people, that's when innovation happens. And we want to be able to learn from you guys what's working, what you're doing well, what has made a difference in the relationships that you get the opportunity to influence. Let us know. Tell us on the weekend. We look forward to hearing from you guys. But until then, remember, whoever finds God
finds life.
Sunburst, lighting up the sky.